Back in the day, before I got into this whole clean my space thing, I found keeping house to be ridiculously overwhelming. I don't know if you feel me on that one, but if you do or if you don't, the way you can keep your house clean is still the same. Obviously, you have to do the bigger jobs, and we talk about that stuff all the time, and knowing how to do the bigger jobs is really important. But the secret to keeping a clean home is actually having really good habits to keep a clean home. So this week, I'm going to show you 6 of those habits that you can start implementing today that will make your home cleaner. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel. And if you find habit videos helpful, if you think they're gonna help you, give this video a thumbs up. Start a basket system. Right now, I cannot find my headphones. I have looked all over the house, they are nowhere. But Chad and I have what's called a basket system at home. So there's a Melissa basket and a Chad basket. It's a system that works really well for us. So anytime the other one is around the house and finds stuff that belongs to the other person, we will take that and put that in that person's basket. And then they know where to find things that have potentially been missing, like, hey, there are my headphones. Or if there's, say, a magazine that came in the mail for me, Chad will put that in my basket. I'll put his socks in his basket. If you have a family, you can have a basket for each person, have a centralized location for those baskets, and anytime there's stuff that belongs to that individual, guess where it goes. And then it's incumbent upon the individual to empty out their own basket. Dust one thing a day. Let's say you don't have a lot of time at home, but you still want to clean or at least keep dust at bay. Well, what you can do is pick one piece of furniture every day and dust it. You don't have to spend hours and hours cleaning or even half an hour. Just get yourself a microfiber cloth, and might I recommend a Maker's microfiber cloth, some water or a little bit of all-purpose cleaner, and dust that one item. You can probably do it during a commercial break or when you have a couple of spare minutes, like you're waiting for, your microwave to beep or something like that. There's always a couple minutes that you can squeeze in some cleaning, and dusting one item a day will help ensure that your surfaces are dust-free. Full hands. This is one of those habits that I learned many years ago when I was working as a waitress at a steakhouse, and it has stayed with me ever since when it's coming to cleaning or laundry or organizing or anything around the house. And that is, your hands always need to be full. The way this worked in the restaurant was, if your hands were empty, your manager would give you the old stink eye. So it basically told you, okay, I better go water some tables, I better go clear some dishes, I better go run some food. You could not be idle when you were working at this restaurant. So when it comes to taking care of your house, what I like to do is make sure I always have something in my hands wherever I'm going. So for example, I'm standing in our family room right now, I see a couple of dishes. On my way out, I'm gonna grab those dishes and take them to the kitchen, and then I'll get on with my business. And what this does is it kind of helps keep up the traffic flow of stuff in the house. And if you live with other people, you can try implementing this rule with them. And if you have kids, this is a great thing to teach them from a young age. Eliminate junk drawers. If your house is feeling overrun with drawers filled with random stuff, 2 things. First of all, you gotta empty out those drawers, sort through the items, and get rid of the stuff you don't need. And second of all, you've got to eliminate the concept of a junk drawer, cupboard, closet, dresser, whatever, in your house. There shouldn't be a junk anything in your house, actually. You should have a purposeful place for everything in your home. And if for whatever reason you find stuff and you're like, I don't know where to put it, I'm just gonna shove it in the old junk drawer. Well, that's a problem because you're kind of just sweeping things under the rug, so to speak. So what Chad and I have done is when we renovated our kitchen, we set a specific drawer that's sort of a utility drawer with scissors, wine openers, lighters, that kind of stuff. That all stays in that drawer. But anything beyond that, we kind of get rid of or we don't hang on to in the kitchen because it doesn't belong there. So remember, if there's something that you're bringing into the house and it doesn't have a purpose or a place, you shouldn't be keeping it there anyway. Dump the duplicates. In our house, for whatever reason, we have 4 flathead screwdrivers that I can think of right now standing here. There might even be more. I don't know why we have them all over the house, but we do. The habit is to find all of those items as you come across them, group them together, pick the best ones, find a place for it, and get rid of everything else. That way you're getting extra clutter out of your home and you always know where that one item can be found. Clean for 10 minutes a day. If you find the idea of cleaning your entire house overwhelming, I get it, I am right there with you. But what I can do is spare 10 minutes a day, and hopefully you can squeeze 10 minutes a day in as well. And frankly, even if it's not 10 minutes and it's 5 minutes, or if you can do 20 minutes a day, even better. As long as you're doing something each and every day, your house is going to be in a much better state. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry, because you got to start somewhere. So even if you start in one room and you give that room 10 minutes, it's going to look that much better. Now here's what you can do. You can set a timer and just fire up as much cleaning as you can in that 10 minutes. You can play 2 to 3 songs that total about 10 minutes, or you can take a page out of my book and play a podcast for 10 minutes. Whatever you do to get you going, that's all that counts. Implementing these small little habitual changes will add up over time and can help you have a cleaner house. I know they've made a difference for Chad and I, and perhaps they will for you too. Actually, forget the perhaps, I know they will. This week's comment question is, what is the one cleaning habit that saves your skin each day? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking for new habits that I can implement. I'm not saying I'll implement all of them, but if it's a really good one, I might give it a try. And I know other people scour the comment section to find really good ideas too, so anything that you can put down really helps. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video, and click this button right here to subscribe and begin your journey to a cleaner life. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Well, it's that special time of the week where I get to throw you to a couple of other videos I think you're going to love. And since you're so good at implementing cleaning habits, I thought you might want to check out one of these 2 videos. The first one is living with messy people. We all know them, and living with them can be a challenge. This video will really help figure out for you how to do that. And the second video is 5 hidden storage spaces in your home. There's always a little nook and cranny somewhere that you can squeeze something else in, so make sure you check out that video. You can also visit our website. It's cleanmyspace.com. Chad's been giving it a bit of a makeover lately, so I recommend you check it out. You can also sign up for our newsletter there. It's called The Dirty Dish. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.